Mr. Santa Claus, how can we know that you are real?
Well, how do you know that you are real?
Well, that's a good question.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, on the other hand, I think that you did call me. So you should have dialed the right number so you know that it is me. And besides, you see, not plastic. Yes, I am real, absolutely real.
That's pretty logical. Okay, so some children ask themselves, why do you sometimes look different, and how do you manage to be in many places at once?
Well, I think that you look every morning a little bit different. Always, yes. And that's with me too, yes, yeah. Depending on how quickly I dress up and do I remember to comb my whiskers and everything, yeah. So, it's sometimes I forget probably my hat or I have a lot of different eyeglasses, yeah. And I always take the nearest one, yeah. And of course I can be in a lot of places because, I am very quick moving from places to places. Yeah, and of course my reindeers help me with that.
So some children do not believe in you. And what would you say to them?
Oh, if you don't believe in me, yes, no problem. Absolutely no problem, yes. But don't wait me knocking on your door at Christmas.
So, speaking of which, how do you know who's naughty and who's nice?
Oh, I have elves all around the world. Yeah, and they are checking out. Yeah, they look what the children are doing. Yeah, now you have to remember that everybody under 100 is a child in here. So we have a lot of investigations going on, yeah. And well, yes, they make their reports and then I know that who's on the good list and who's not. Very easy.
I'm searching for elf right now. Okay, so dear Santa, how many letters do you get every year?
Oh, I was yesterday talking to my elf at the post office, my post elf, and she told me that we have actually received now all time here at the Arctic Circle about 20 million letters from about 200 countries. And the busiest days we receive about 30,000 letters in a day. Quite a lot. And I have to admit that in Polish we are getting a lot of letters. That's why I have a lot of elves who can read very well Polish.
So, what do the children ask for most?
Oh, that has actually changed a lot in the past years. That mostly they are writing about themselves and what have they been doing, and of course there are always the wishes and as it used to be long time ago that boys were asking for trains or cars or things like that would be made out of wood, and girls were asking for dolls and different kind of kitchen things, and so yeah. But I think that today they are asking a lot of things that I have to ask my elves to help me. What does it mean? And of course it depends on where they come from. Some of the children are asking for good numbers in school, good health for the grandparents, and a lot of good things what comes out of their heart.
So, what was the most unusual thing you have ever been asked for?
Oh, I think that one of the things that I always start to smile is that when somebody's asking for a boyfriend. I usually ask them that you do know that you are not allowed to return your Christmas present. So you better not ask a boyfriend from me. Better look always around the corner. You never know what you can find.
That's true. Some people think you must be very rich. Otherwise, where do you get all the gifts?
Oh, we make them. Yeah, so no problem. You know, in Finland we have a lot of wood. Forest and forest and forest, so it's very easy to do. Yeah, and of course I have helpers all. Well, yeah.
Okay, so how do you fit all the packages in the bag?
I have some elves who are specialized in logistics. So I have no problem out of that. And we do have warehouses all around the world. So it is just a question of how we do it. And of course, you know, in Christmas, there's always a little bit of magic.
So speaking of which, how do you manage to visit all children around the world and deliver presents in just one night? How is it even possible?
Oh, it's very easy, you know, yeah. You do know that the world is in different time zones. Well, of course, that helps. Yeah, because when you start from here and then you move to other time zone, it's the same time all the time. Yeah. And you also know that we have different traditions in different places. Like here in Finland, I start here from Finnish Lapland, of course, always, and here we have the tradition that we are getting already the Christmas present on the Christmas Eve, so in the evening of Christmas Eve, and a lot of places that it's delivered during the night or during the morning. So I have all my possibilities of doing it, and then I tell you a secret. Actually, I can show the secret to you when you next come visit me here at the Arctic Circle. I have a big thing which we call the regulator of the world turning around. And that regulator we make a little bit slower on the Christmas time. Have you ever noticed that time seems to go very slowly at Christmas?
That's true.
Yeah.
Now you know why. Yeah, the world is turning a little bit slower around, so that gives me more time too.
That's really innovative, actually.
Don't tell this to anyone.
Okay, I promise you. And how do you come inside when the house has no chimney?
Oh, darling, I used the door. Yeah. You know, in the old days, all the houses had a chimney, but nowadays, almost all houses don't have a chimney.
Yeah.
So I am better nowadays opening the doors.
Okay.
Yeah.
And do you really eat all the cookies and drink all the milk the children leave for you?
Darling, even though I look very huge, no, I don't know. I put them in a bag and in a big bottle, and I bring them back here to Lapland, to Korvatunturi. That is the place where I live. Yeah. And the next day we have a big Christmas party with my elves. And there I share all of the things that have been left me the night, yes.
That's really nice. So the world has found itself in a rather difficult situation related to coronavirus pandemic. Did that affect somehow your job?
Oh, not really, because, you know, up there when I'm flying from place to place, you know, I don't see anyone. Only my reindeers, yeah. And during my travel, I barely meet also anyone, so it's not a problem.
But the borders are going to be closed in some countries. There are many restrictions. So many children ask themselves, will you come to visit them this year?
Oh, darling, you can definitely tell them that I will be coming. Yes, yeah. And by the way, I don't cross the border on the ground line. I cross it up there. You do remember, I do fly around the world.
So that's the good news.
Yeah. And what does Christmas mean to you?
Oh, for me, it's all my life. It's something that I love and something that I want to share with everyone.
So finally, what would you wish to our viewers at home?
Oh, I wish everyone a happy Christmas. Always remember that one of the best things that you can do in the world is that you do exactly the way you wish everyone else to do to you. And I'm sure that all children in the world would love Christmas time every year.